Oh, it's the lads! Rivian, Bree, Xylus, Joe, Dav. What a stack.
Yes,
welcome back, everyone. I'm hyped for this. Do you think they streamed this, or do you think this was just a casual game in the evening?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm glad to see we're back to the original Dota look and feel, because I was very confused with the
I changed
shaders.
it. I changed it.
I appreciate it.
It was very overwhelming. I think that with the snow and the
so dark.
Shaders pack, it was hard to see what was going on. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. I even turned the music off before. So we've got Xylus on the Ember. He loves playing Ember, Xylus does.
So Ember is a really fun hero to play, genuinely. I think you need a reasonable start. That he really isn't scared of much in terms of catch and stuff like that, because the thing with Ember is you're a very mobile hero, and he is... Unfortunately, I think he's playing them as a carry, which I don't like. I would rather see him as a mid.
I think he would normally play him as a mid, but I guess Joe's going mid on Medusa.
Right, but you don't need... I mean, levels are nice on Medusa, don't get me wrong. You want to get levels on Medusa. But she's not going to be the kind of hero that roams around and does things. And they have a sniper, Pos 4, I guess? Maybe even Pos 5 sniper or something?
It's all up to you.
I think this is a sniper tusk lane, which is annoying. But I don't
so Ridian's
think
on the sniper and then Breeze on the tusk.
I think it's a Pos 3 tusk.
Very
and a Pos
weird
4
and
sniper.
greedy.
So it's fine. Pos 4 sniper is very, very annoying. Because sniper is just always an annoying hero. And with his changes, with the ags and things, which means assassinate is like a long range stun, that's quite fun. The disarm thing that you get, the concussive grenade, is actually quite good. And he's just an annoying fucking hero. He really is. And in lane, he's just poking and prodding at you from miles away. He's just an absolute
especially with the
pellet.
shrapnel. God, yes. It's. I guess maybe this is also the TI combo of ice shards into shrapnel.
Right.
Very strong.
Very strong. Very, very annoying, genuinely. They've got a mid Venge, which is... I mean, she can do a lot of damage. And when you get the Ags, you essentially get 2 lives, right? And you have all your spells and everything when you come back. So when you get the Aghanim's, you come back Vengeance Aura. You come back as basically a hard illusion. You can't be dispelled the same way you can other illusions. I mean, that's fine. She can do a lot of damage.
Stuff.
Genuinely can do a lot of damage. If you get higher levels, the Magic Missile, going through spell immunity is very good.
Yes. Honestly, the shard with the bounce is good, and especially if you're against heroes that don't innately build Manta,
absolutely,
or any kind
really
of illusions. So the shard. I hope we see that used to kill these poor chumps.
Problems. Number 1, they do have decent ways of dealing with the egg. You've got Sniper, you've got Medusa. And they can both click the egg, but they do have a nice combo where they can vacuum wall with the Phoenix egg. That's quite good. Getting an illusion of Medusa as Darkseer and an illusion of Ember, that's not too bad. They do a decent amount of damage. You really want like a Terrorblade or a PA or something like that, because then the illusion that you create with the Wall of Replica does so much fucking damage that it's actually nuts.
Well, I mean, Darkseer pushes lanes hard. Hoodwink's annoying, plinking away.
Yeah.
Joe's going to be fine in mid, obviously.
Yeah, I don't think there's much chance that Joe dies to this Venge, but equally I don't think there's much chance of him.
Bot is action, Sniper's dying. Oof, getting hit by the old...
he got tagged, but he's okay. Bree has to be careful. So, Weaver is going to be hard for them to deal with, because obviously, he can scuttle and weave and Shikuchi away, but because of time-lapse... If Tusk can one-shot him, can get to this stage where he can one-shot him, which is, I think that Tusk, I played against a Tusk yesterday, who was devastating. Went mid-Tusk, like 9, who played for Tundra, who won TI, he played mid-Tusk. Very strong. You just fucking annihilate people. Dav died, what a surprise. Gosh, that is crazy.
God, so that was the first blood. They've
all
been low, though, for a while.
They have,
It felt like it was only a matter of time before... Joe turning on Mana Shield there to reduce the damage of Magic Missile.
Yeah, that's an example of why it's going to be hard for the Venge to kill Joe. Doesn't have the burst.
You can once you've got a couple of ranks in that snake, you can just kind of, as long as you hit the range creep and the hero
Yes.
with it, you kind of wipe your face on the mana.
You do.
And it's like you can basically just cast it on every creep wave.
So
very strong for mid because it means you can go grab the old runes. Also, like, sorry, God, you talk.
No, I was just going to say that the Weaver has good sustain against sort of in longer fights because if he gets low, he just time lapses all the damage off. But they have the potential to one-shot him with the Tusk, so it is actually going to be quite tough. Jamal is going to have to be careful here because if Bree can get on top of him and give him the one punch, it might be enough to blow him up. But if he doesn't, Weaver's going to be very hard to catch.
Oh, has he not got any shrapnel charges? What's going on, Rythian?
He has a shrapnel charge. Rythian's just abysmal at Dota. I don't know if you are aware of this.
Oh, well, maybe it was off cool. I think it only just came up off cooldown. You need to sort of use them, really.
I mean, there's no way.
You need to use your spells.
I mean, he's using it in weird ways. Stick it on the Phoenix, you know what I mean? Just stick it on the Dav dies again. Excellent.
Oh, no. So close to the tower as well. So, okay, one thing about this game is low prio, so it's the naughty boy queue. It's the people who've answered the doorbell, or have abandoned,
Lewis,
or rage quit,
Lewis,
or...
Who was it that was in low prio in this stack? Can we guess?
I think Joe will tell us, but I assume it's Daff.
My money's on Dav. I don't know much. I'm not a good gambler, but I'm going to say right now it was probably Dav.
I'm going to go with that as well. And this, like, everyone has to keep breaking fucking Daff out of naughty jail.
No, you don't. No, I'm not having that. No, because what it was, right? This lion goes mid, Pyrion. You won't believe this, and he rushes the blink dagger. Can you believe it? Yes, I can. I've got to get the door. Hold on.
I heard it. I was just talking about it.
The things that triggers Dab sometimes. You think, dude, I've seen you do that shit. Whoa, Dab is dead again.
He's so much more aggressive than Silas is.
Well, Silas just wants to farm. I think the thing is, Dav gets involved in these engagements, and his ego means that he can't back down. He's like, I can't be a coward here. It's not a street fight, Dav.
What have we bought on the Darkseer and the Hood?
Well, it's early days.
Darkseer did die. Nothing much. So it's not like they've already spiraled out of control. Although Darkseer has just grabbed his arcane boots, 6 minutes. Pretty nice timing on that.
Can they get this Venge? Yeah, Venge is in trouble. Venge is in big trouble here.
Well, this is a good rotation for Bree.
Really good for
fairly
Bree.
Unexpected.
I mean, your three, especially on Tusk, should be absolutely doing that. Like, that's 100% what he should be doing, is rotating. Oh, dear. They have Wall
You don't
of
see it a lot, though. People are like, stay in your lane.
I don't know. Some of these lads are not too bad.
I think you have to know what to... You have to... But like you say a lot, P-Flax, like if you do that and rotate and get nothing out of it, all you've done is wasted a minute walking back and forth.
Yeah, but okay, so think about this, and this is something that oh dear, Rythian got clicked by the bed. This is something that I think people don't consider. I know that my friend Snoog is always trying to convince the lads to do this. Is
nice kill.
The timing on the here comes Bree. They're gonna get a kill on Mystic.
Great job, Bree, with these rotations again.
Here's Venge, though. Oh, just got fogged. See, she's invisible here. This could be trouble for Xylus. He's only level 5, so he doesn't have any way of escaping yet. Oh, he's got the stick. Nope. Gets him.
Yeah, he used fairy fire to try and survive as well, but wasn't quite enough.
So what you should time your rotations around, not just like randomly, I'm going to go mid. You should time it around the runes. Like, you see the way the haste rune just spawned? If you're in a mid battle, especially if it's two mids that want to be casting spells, either to farm or to harass, the rune control is so big. When I play mid, not having the rune, you realize what an absolute bugger it is. And you're like, oh my fucking god, he's got the rune again. Like, he's gone top and guessed right 3 times in a row, and I don't have the rune, and now he's full mana, and all my hard work harassing him is in the bin. So, if you rotate around the timings of the runes, if you don't get the kill, denying the rune is enough. Oh, that's such a shit fucking spirit, Xylus. God damn it. I saw one of the guys in houses the other night. Maxed kinetic field.
Oh.
Shout out to KBJ. No idea what the fuck that was.
What is that? I know with kinetic field.
Circle.
Did you tell me this? So if you if you get kinetic field and you get the talent to have the cooldown reduction,
It's like permanent. Yeah.
you could actually keep a kinetic field up almost all the time. Like you could keep a hero in a kinetic field at all times.
It's true.
Which is really cool. It means you can also really delay the creeps coming into your base.
But you don't want to max it. Jamal with the escape. Bree's gonna get him though. Yes, Bree. Rythian does go down. Birdman does have egg, but doesn't have mana. They're gonna get a kill here on Bree. Pretty grisly stuff. Xylus is. See, this is the thing with this support Ember, right? Oh, sorry, carry Ember. Disruptor's great when you're on the front foot. Really good, and gives you that extra catch. Really good for if Phoenix is trying to swoop in, you can glimpse him away, and maybe he doesn't get his egg in his ideal space. You can glimpse Weaver back if he tries to scuffle away. Very strong. His ult is amazing against Weaver, against Phoenix, because these are heroes that will die, especially Weaver. If he just fucking walks, if they get any kind of stun on Jamal, and Dav just sticks down Static Storm, the Weaver will die, because he relies on the fact that he's got Shikuchi to run away and he's got time lapse to undo damage, right? So really, really, really big. They've got a combo. If you're on the back foot, Ember's just use. Oh dear, Dav is dead again. He got
Good
walked.
lord, he's 1-6.
1-6 at 10 minutes. That is pretty grisly. And Xylus needs to be careful here. Mystic really bullying him out of the lane. So with Ember, if Ember had been mid, he might be level 9 by now, or level 10. And he would be able to turn up to these fights and help his team. Instead, he's just an underfarmed carry.
So you want to open with that acorn shot, Hoodwink, because then you get the tree that you can then match him to.
Yes. Oh
Big
my!
mistake.
Joe has popped his ult. He is out of mana. Joe needs to be careful. He does need to be careful because as soon as Medusa runs out of damage, Jamal's probably going to kill Joe here. He's going to get a Gemini and a Shikuchi, and that's Joe's ass. They do kill the Phoenix, but they're going to lose 2 for it.
Okay.
Bree doing work. Bree is actually quite a fun lad to play Dotes with. He's bonkers,
He's good.
and he is quite good. So I like Bree. He's a good lad to play with. Joe, I play with Joe quite often, but I always say to Joe, "Now, Joe, no trolling, please." He's like, "What? As if I would troll."
He's like a meme boy. Have you seen his stream lately? He's been doing these awkward, like, his stream looks like I see he's got some weird shader pack. It's in like widescreen.
Wow.
He's got like a thing where if you sub, he has to buy a tree and put it down.
It's very clever.
Like plant a tree in game.
Oh god, yes, with the Iron Branch. I think one of my lads was telling me they saw that, and it cost him a fortune. Like it was like 900 gold or something by the end of the game. He had all these trees planted everywhere. But Joe
like
can
that.
be very good. Like Joe.
But he won't tell you he's doing this when you're playing with him.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah, he's a troll.
But so you'll notice Joe doing weird stuff. So yeah, and he'll play weird heroes in weird places and just feel like he's trying to ruin your game on purpose.
He normally just fucking plays
fun
Magnus in our games, and sometimes it's very pug, sometimes it's very dog. That's the dice.
I think sometimes he's unusual. I think a lot of us take it all very seriously. You know, me and Xylus and Rythian all try and pick heroes that are like going to win us the game. You know, you can tell like right now Xylus is like try hard to the max, and so is Rythian. You know,
just imagine if Dab was fucking doing anything here. Just imagine if Dab was doing fucking anything here. Has glimpse, just not interested. Could definitely have got the hoodwink there. Not interested. Dab just standing at the back, hiding up here. Do something, man! Get involved! Play the video game!
Jamal is just do Weaver things, you know, very standard Weaver stuff.
He's got the Falcon Blade. By the way, Lewis, next time you play some kind of Agi core, get the Falcon Blade. Oh my! Whoa! That's some fucking shit right there.
Well, they all turned up there, and that went horribly wrong. I don't love the sniper waddling up there on his own.
No.
You know, that's why you have Shrapnel Dude to like check if anyone's up there. But I feel like really is using Shrapnel on cooldown rather than using it to actually be useful with it.
Indeed.
I don't know. It's got charges for a reason. You don't have to press it on cooldown. Still, you love seeing a sniper just about to die and they put down 5 shrapnels in the same place. It's always a good thing to see.
What is this? Oh, there we go. Damn, glimpse into safety. Oh my goodness. He's gonna die, but oh, that was funny. I'll put a bit of disruptor. No, please don't, Dav.
Oh shit, Venge coming in.
Fucking that damage!
Silas down. Shadowblade Venge. Jav's gonna die again to this Weaver just chasing him through. Oh! Yeah, I think he knew. I think they knew. I feel like that area of wood above the tower is fairly limited, right? You do need a way to cut through.
You need something, yeah. It's quite predictable.
I always get found when I'm
they're
up
gonna go
there.
this way or they're gonna run in there. Like that's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
there's
but when you
two
do get
places you
Duke
can
Lewis,
be.
it feels very bad.
It's easier to juke on the bottom tower tree, but it's less space there. Oh,
This has not worked, chaps. They need a blink on Bree, basically. I think he's working on that.
Things are looking dire for
Lately, I've been trying to play heroes who, like Medusa or Sniper, who can kind of win a lane on their own if they have to, or at least get a few last hits on their lane by pressing their abilities if they have to. You know what I mean? I like playing because it's kind of that safety net, right? Where if I'm playing Sniper, I can throw down a shrapnel like this. I know I'm going to get a bit of gold. I'm not going to be completely zoned out.
I mean, you've just got that range benefit as well.
I think sometimes you just, especially if you're playing solo queue, which I do quite often. I don't know if my lane partner's just going to be an idiot,
a gaboon,
and as a result, I can't pick something like that needs a babysitter. I can't pick AM or Lifestealer or Faceless.
Any carry.
Basically, a lot of melee carries. You know, PA not too bad because you can get a decent amount of fun with the dagger, but you know, I just can't. I can't deal with having a garbage support in my lane. I have to have some.
Wow! Jamal in trouble? Oh, yes, sir! Bit of Rwenge.
Good use of that.
He glimpses him into safety again.
The Disruptor R is powerful against Weaver for sure. I don't know who else it's really all that good against.
It's just good, full stop. Like
it obviously is good, but
amazing.
it's particularly good against the Weaver.
The Weaver, yeah, it's very scary. Bree, I don't know if you want to do this, bud. They're gonna fight you here.
Oh my god!
Mystic
he brought back that Darkseer right into the middle of all of them. Oh dear.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Dav! Dav! No, Dav!
Oh. This Hoodwink doing great work, honestly.
Wow, she can just poke from so far away, dude. Like, the capacity that she has for poking and prodding is unbelievable. Jamal does need to be careful here. He's got the diffusal. Xylus is fucked here. Holy shit. Oh my god, oh, that was so close.
That missed by a pixel, I think. And Bree now arrives. Oh my god. They're all responding to help each other out. I like this.
They are, but look, Joe's just farming it up. What can Joe do? He's got the Ring of Aquila, that's
Ring of Aquila. Sure. Pop that in. It's good stats. That's what Medusa wants, isn't it? Stats.
All about the stats. Always has been.
Big stats. What's the cheapest way to get a lot of stats? Scaddy, I assume.
Scaddy's good. Good item in general.
Bree! Oh no. Okay, well, 1 for 1.
Yeah, offlaner for it was 3 for 3. It was as in an offlaner for it. It was a +3 for a +3.
I can hear the voice chat right now. Xylus is complaining that he didn't get enough in lane. He needs farm.
Such a bad lane.
Joe's memeing about something else. Bree's like, you know, having a great time, having fun.
Just an upbeat lad.
Rithian's transitioning into his Aghanim's scepter very slowly. Tranquil Boots and Sniper is a fucking weird choice. But I guess what else you get? Support. Not being able to chase that Venge down must be frustrating.
Yeah.
Joe's doing the Ancient.
Joe's like, don't worry, lads. I'm just farming it up. Don't worry.
Just get in there.
Joe, don't be a scrub. Farm both these camps. There you go, bud.
Oh yeah, Oh, nice. Good to see it. Medusa is obviously very scary, but I don't know. Like it doesn't feel like. I don't see a lot of Medusas really. They take so long, you know. It takes so long to get farmed. Sometimes you just lose the game.
Well, so
Because she's
what
bad
is
for
the
too
push
long.
capacity for Radiant?
Right.
They've
I see,
got
there isn't.
Weaver with a Deso. Like, yes, he can chunk buildings with Geminate.
They got the bugs. Yeah.
But Bree, you have gone too deep, sir. That's nice. Might not save him though.
No, that Dav did
Oh
save
yes, Dav.
it. Okay. Dav started to press R and put it in the right place. Oh, this egg that might be. Everyone
No,
click
he's
it.
good, they got it,
Sniper.
they got it,
Oh,
they got
see, you're right about the sniper being able to help out with clicking that egg
It's
from
good
miles away.
because he can do it from a. Oh, Dav, look out! Like the position means.
Radiant's
Oh,
middle
I heard a
tower is
snowball.
about
What's
to be a
happening?
pile of smoking rocks.
It's just some
It's just a
shards.
nice way to. You don't have to be worried about running too far in. Sniper's generally going to be in the right position that if the egg is central, he can just go click, click, click. Even if it's just 3 clicks, that can make such a big difference. Number of times an egg goes off, and it was 1 click away from death. Sniper is good at being able to, from pretty much anywhere, help out with the egg clickery, because it is important.
When you're playing a sniper, though, you need vision. You need people on your team around you. You need proper support.
Well,
you need, like...
they've got Tusk to set things up. You've got Disruptor to help. If someone dives the back line, he can glimpse them away. The only issue they're going to have is against the Venge and the Weaver, it is a lot of damage very quickly. They're going to need Ghost Scepters to get away from these guys. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice wall vacuum. Bree's going to go down, and Joe's taking not much damage from his illusion, unfortunately.
He stood in the wall, though, which
He
is
is,
not
but it's
the
not
right
doing a
thing to
huge
do.
amount.
Man, Radiant does not like Dire's bottom tower, and
It will be more powerful later in the game, for sure.
Hoodwink gets a lovely tree. Look at this. This is a problem with the pulse force.
Double
sniper.
damage Weaver.
You have
level
nothing.
14.
DD Weaver, Xylus needs to get the fuck out of there, and he does. This Hoodwink has done so much. 7, 1, and 8, dude. And with so little. Like, you don't
Building
even
a
need
Maelstrom
much.
as well, like an actual fucking Hoodwink player. Not a Battle Fury P-Flax.
No. I mean, if you're good, I don't mind the Maelstrom. But I still don't. I think you're going for a POS 4 who is not really a POS 4. Like, they don't have a true 5 on their team, right? Their POS 5 was what, Phoenix? Who's built
Yeah.
a Spirit Vessel. So they're
Fine.
not building any save for their team at all. No 4-stars, nothing like that. They're all about damage. And it's a gamble, because if things go poorly, you have a Hoodwink with brown boots and part of a Maelstrom, and it's like, what do we do? They're just running all over us. Luckily for them, top lane went so well. Darkseer's got a bunch of money. Let's look at net worth. I've saved this till now. Joe is still top, but then the next 3, look at that. Weaver's rich. Darkseer's rich. Venge is rich. Hoodwink isn't very rich. She's actually way down the bottom there, but she's done so much with so little. 8, 1, and 8 with second lowest net worth. You don't need much to do a lot on this hero because it's a new hero and Valve doesn't know what they're doing.
I don't know. I feel like Duncan plays a lot of Hoodwink. He loves the hero. He
Look at that damage.
I think he likes this ability to blow people up like that. And
This is such a good fight for Radiant. Holy shit.
wow, just that such an aggressive egg as well.
Yeah, but what can
Picked
they
off
do?
Joe, chased down Daff. Yeah, that was a real
really
like
good.
Radiant suddenly 5-manning it up, catching him by surprise.
So I think as soon as Joe was diffuseled by Jamal, I don't know if he burnt so much mana that he didn't have enough for Stone Gaze, but he wasn't able to get it off. As soon as they go on him, he has to Stone Gaze. That's the only chance he's got at survival.
oh, here comes Avenger from the side. A little bit of confusing swap. Radiant
She's got
can't
a
do
diff as
anything
well.
about it.
She got Diff Shadow Blade. This is some kind of build. What's
Is
happening
this
here
just
as
try
well?
and burn Joe? They
And they
know
get
Joe's the
Bree.
strongest player.
Bree's in trouble too.
Getting caught out. Oh, God,
He's
that
rolling
arrow
on
would have finished him
Jamal.
off.
It would have. It was a nice dodge, but he's still dead. Oh! No.
Oh, Bree.
I think he just double
Wasting
tapped
the
blink.
time.
He double tapped blink, so he went back towards his base. He needed to blink down here or somewhere, but it's fair. He didn't have time to think.
Well, he was lucky to survive that. Okay. God, well, this has suddenly gone real bad for old
It's gone very poorly.
Team Yog.
They're in big trouble. Joe not getting his ult off there led to a cascade failure of the lads. Gave up mid tower, they're going to give up a tier 2, and they lost like 5 deaths. So pretty bad.
Well, it was like, the two in the triangle were more avoidable than the first two.
But I mean, Rythian was behind his tier 2 and was just thinking, I'm fine here. But you can't think like that. Like, when the enemy teamers just want to fight and you're down heroes, they will dive you. Like, this is not a safe area. They can come from the sides and they can just go at you. And they have initiation with the Venge. You've got to be way more careful. You can't see standing here as safe when you've just seen them kill a bunch of you mid. You see the lads do it all the time. Standing here just to get a couple of last hits and they give up their life. Joe, as soon as these fights start, you just have to press R, bud. And
it's so
then
scary
you
though. You don't want to waste it.
And then you can think.
Then they just back off. They're all so like jerk heroes,
They've got a lot of scuttle and weave, it's for sure. But the thing is, if Joe doesn't press R, which he should be pressing right now, he's going to lose all his mana.
There we go, he pressed it.
He's pressed it. There's a nice glimpse.
Instantly backing off. That's a great
They get the Weaver. They get the Weaver. They can't get this egg. They can't get this egg. They clicked it too late. Do they have glimpse? I'm sure they have glimpse. It's up in a few seconds. They can get on top of this hoodwink. There she is. Dav, get in position. Dav, where are you going? Dav, my lad, you are on another planet. Buddy, why? Just run down there. He took such a long way round. Oh, bud. I think Dav plays like this. Hit camera centered on his hero. I really do.
Oh, right.
Like, I don't think he's down here looking at this. I think quite often he's not. Oh, that is beautiful!
That 3-man wall. Oh, very scary.
Joe TP's out. The glimpse on Mystic
alone
to try to save some time. Here she comes. Oh, just misses.
Missing it.
Oh, he's in. He's in with the blink. Bowser! Gives him the fucking normal punch. Normal punch, one of my favorite abilities in the game. If anyone can explain why it's called normal punch, is it an anime reference?
It's a One Punch Man reference, yeah.
Okay.
Have you not seen One Punch Man?
No, surprisingly not.
It's good. It's about a bald
Yeah, no, I know all about him. Saitama or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Because I've been called Saitama at so many Dota events that
Right. You should just cosplay as it.
No,
yeah.
well, that was what. If I ever went to the Philippines, apparently, Eri Neiman, who's the host when we go out there for events, tends to be anyway, gets the local crowd going, and they do all kinds of cosplay and stage stuff. It's really fun. He was like, we'll do a cosplay with you as Saitama. And I was like, who the fuck is that? He was like, One Punch Man. He showed me a picture. I was like, oh, this guy. Why? Like, I hate anime.
Oh, it's good though, One Punch Man.
I've watched an episode.
Yeah.
I watched an episode.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of a sort
People
of
told me it was going to
semi-parody.
be funny. It wasn't funny.
Yeah, it's funny. It kind of
wasn't
is.
funny. So I stopped watching. Like, I get comedy is subjective. Obviously, someone will point that out. Congratulations. But it's dog shit. I was working on
I think you have to be in the right mood for it. That's why they have warm-up comedians before the main act, or else, even the funniest comedians wouldn't get any laughs.
I don't think that's true. I went to see.
I think you have to
see comedians I like multiple times without a warm-up.
But again, you were primed for them, though, right?
By what?
I think it's hard. It's no good you saying, "Oh, a comedian who I like made me laugh." Of course he is. He could say anything.
I've been to shows, for example, where it's multiple comedians, and some of them are less funny than others. And I've been to see comedians who
if you are primed
and they weren't funny.
But if you go to someone and you're like, "Come on, then make me laugh," even the funniest comedian is not
what I'm doing.
It's not going to make you laugh.
You're putting words in my mouth. I'm not.
But I'm saying to you, if you're primed for hating something, you're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to find it funny.
I'm not primed for hating it. I fucking watched it. I would love it if I liked anime. My life would be so much easier. I could watch TV with my kids. I could watch all these fucking shows. I could make all these fucking references. It would be so much easier. But I don't.
You should watch. Death Note.
I will not. It's all shit.
It's a classic anime.
Oh, they got hooping.
Looks like Radiant's top tower.
Can they defend this? People told me Cowboy Bebop. Oh, that's so good, Pyrion. You'd love Cowboy Bebop. Wrong. JoJo's, mate.
Yeah.
JoJo's is so funny. You'll love it. Wrong.
JoJo's so weird, though. You really have to be like.
You should watch. What was that? Oh, Attack on Titan, Pyrion. You gotta watch it. It's so good. No. I know you don't like anime. Watched it. Dog shit. What next? I mean, there's nothing. None of the ones that people recommend go through. only ones I can stand are the Ghibli ones. The Ghibli ones don't feel like regular anime. They feel like actual movies with characters and stories.
Yeah, the Ghibli films are classics, though. They're such a different world.
Feels like it was written by a human being. And I was working on a video, Lewis.
It's nice that you're staying true to yourself and still hating anime.
No, I'm trying. Trying to watch it. I was going to do a video why I dislike anime so people would understand where I'm coming from. And maybe take a look at it and understand, oh, well, no, that's fair enough. That is a fair criticism. And it's taken me so long to do, but I just know people are going to hate it and nobody's going to watch it. So what's the point?
Well, the thing is, like, as much as you say that, I also hate all reality TV shows. I'm a Celebrity. I hate The Apprentice.
Same,
I hate all of this shit. I hate any soap operas ever.
Right.
I hate anything to do with hospitals or, anything like that. It's all... I can't deal with those things. Like, so much TV is unwatchable to me.
Right. That's a great save from Bree, by the way. That was a fucking great save.
So yeah, it's not... I mean, obviously, like, saying that you don't like... It's almost like the whole religious thing. It's like, yeah, I don't believe in God, but I also don't believe in Vishnu or Brahma or Thor or Spaghetti Monster or anything, right? It's I don't believe in the 999 other gods as well. It's like, I don't like... You don't like anime, and I also don't like everything, basically almost all other content.
But like, if I said
well.
I hate reality TV, people would say
I don't like the biggest Twitch streamers. I don't like the biggest music. I don't like the Kardashians. I don't like fucking loads and loads of shit.
Everybody's got things they don't like.
I've got so much shit I don't like, and someone's like, "Oh, you should watch episode 15 of this Kardashians." Or I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna hate it. So no, I mean, I'm in a sense, I think I'm as stubborn as you.
Oh shit! So that's for the nice.
I think it's more like I think the problem with people with you saying I hate anime is that it's like saying you hate books.
No, I don't think it is.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's such a broad genre, right, of so much stuff.
But that's one thing I want to talk about it in this video, is it is not. It's so many tropes that are the same, that it is not hugely varied and different. A lot of it is very, very
You can say that about all movies. All movies are 3 hours long
true.
and have a hero who's going to make it to the end.
Right, but you're talking about...
Everything's got tropes in it, right?
Whenever I say that, people make the same argument. The argument is that they list bad movies and bad cliches in movies and say, well, movies have those too. I don't like those movies. Like, but that doesn't mean you don't
like all movies. You don't like those movies. I think saying that I don't like anime is different to saying I don't like those anime.
But I've watched enough anime. I've watched it with you. And too much of it has very, very similar tropes that just continuously annoy me to the point where it's just, what is the point in persisting? Because even the ones that people say are really good examples still have all that shit in. It would need me to do the vid to really do it justice, but I would need clips of anime to put in as highlights and examples.
Right, you'd have to make. This needs to be carefully crafted.
It does.
I see. It's complex.
It's a very complex.
What's going on in this Dota game? The poor old Red Joe's team are slowly losing.
They're getting absolutely mullered. The poke and prod, the damage that this team can do with Weaver, Hoodwink, Venge is insane. And if the enemy, if Joe's team ever groups up, they get fucking vac walled, and then they get egged. It's very hard.
Can I say about Gleipnir? Strong item. Feels really strong. Every time I'm up against it, or I use it, it just feels like a really powerful our MMR, right? The Gleipnir, it's like if your team doesn't have stuns, just build a Gleipnir.
Right.
Okay.
And they really only have Venge stun and maybe the coconut. Like, that's pretty much it. Or the Hoodwink's going to nut on them next to a tree. That's it. So it's not a stun. It is a root. So you can BKB and stuff like that. But for example, Rythian isn't going to build a BKB anytime soon. Joe doesn't want to build a BKB anytime soon. Dab definitely doesn't. So
wow! Look at this aggressive jump in.
Yeah, but he can do it because they've got so much damage. And Joe is actually
very
well
quick
here.
response
That
on
was
that.
very good.
Got that dark seer kill.
That was very
actually, and I wouldn't have done that. I don't think. I would have tried to save it, but I think it was the right call to just slap the ult.
Oh, 100%, 100%, because it puts a stop to the fight, right? Like, their combo is that Darkseer does that, and then you're all stuck in the wall. And instead of fighting, you're standing there clicking illusions, and it feels like shit. So it was absolutely the right thing for Dav to do.
It's like the counter initiation.
Yeah, I think they said to him, listen, Dav, anytime this Darkseer comes in, you fucking stick the shit down and buy us some time. Because their game plan essentially is get Joe so big that none of this matters. Oh, Brilliant just got swapped out. You cannot stand here, bud. This could be big.
Got wards. Like...
This could be big. No.
Oh.
The livability of this Weaver is fucking nuts. 13, 5, and 14 he is.
He's just overtaken Joe in net worth. This Weaver's pretty farmed now. Daedalus, Hurricane Pike. I feel like they built these diffusers as like an anti-Medusa maneuver. What's up?
They might have. I think that was the door. Hold on. I mean, yes, the diffusals are the anti-Medusa thing. Like, that's 100% the case. But it's also good against Ember, because you diffusal him, and when he goes to use his fire remnants as an escape, they move really slowly. So it's like a double whammy.
Oh, normal punch. Gets thrown up in the air, but Bree gave Weaver a punch up in the air in return. Yeah. Bree doing a good job keeping everyone in the game. Bought a halberd, don't see it too often, but pretty good against, you know, a Weaver or a Venge who's trying to punch you down.
Damn.
I guess could it stop the normal punch as well from Darkseer? I guess so.
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh gosh.
It is his next attack, so yes, it would. They're going to get someone here. They get the Weaver dead for 90.
On the Weaver. This is what we need. That
get
Weaver
a glimpse
can't
of
get out.
that. There it is, baby boy. Nice.
Okay, Dav.
The Roshan.
Now we're out of the laning stage. He's actually doing fine. He's doing what he needs to do. Mate, I think when he's got the coordination of a team of people in the base telling him what he needs to do.
I mean, he's obviously...
I think Xylus wasn't teaching him in the lane.
I think he's getting coached for sure. Xylus was sweating about last hits. I guarantee Xylus was just panicking and sweating about last hits. I mean, honestly, at this stage, if you're picking a hero, I've definitely seen Dav play Disruptor a fair amount. If you still don't know how to lane on this hero, Dav, you need to learn. Like, you need to watch... If you want to get better, I don't know if he does, maybe he just wants to play a game with his mates, in which case, ignore me and keep just chilling, and that's fine. But if you actually want to get better, it's not enough to just keep doing it. Because if you keep doing the wrong things, that's not improvement. You need to watch some better players and see how they lane. And you can go to the watch tab on Dota and watch top-level players. Watch how their fives play. Just see what they do. And just have a look at a high-level pub. What is the Pos 5 doing? What are they building? Where do they ward? What are they up to? Because... I mean, he's using this time really well to go out and get wards down, but he put a ward down next to a sentry. Like, he didn't put the sentry down and take the time to look around for wards before putting his ward down. He went bam, bam. Which is like, I want to get this over with. And now, look, he's given up the ward for free to Hoodwink. Really simple stuff like that. Get it out of your system. Stop doing it. Don't see warding as a pain-in-the-arse chore that you just want to stick a ward down so you can say you've done it. Do it carefully. Do it properly. And you'll win games.
Warding is a mini game, and you have to outthink your opponent. You have to outward your opponent.
He's literally done it again. He's literally done it again. So Hoodwink's going to come up here and get another free D ward on him. You can't do this, Dav.
See, Hoodwink knows how to play the game. It's just...
Right, but that was Dav literally trying to get the warding done as soon as he could, just to say, I tried, they dewarded me. Like, that's what it feels like. But it's super lazy. That's not actually supporting. If you can't be bothered to ward and have a think about it, don't play support. It obviously doesn't suit you. And this is not Dav, I'm just saying to anybody. Like, there are other guys I play with. Shout out to Luke. You know who you are. Literally the worst support player. Don't play support. He can't do it. This is a dead Weaver. That's a great trade.
Well, this is it, right? Supports are like... In a sense, they're like the people who have to play Mercy in Overwatch, right? It tends to be the girl in the group or someone who ends up wanting to be a more like background role. They don't want to be like on the front lines or like having to make the big plays. You tend to want to put your best players, right, inverted commas, on mid and the carry. It certainly feels like that's the case, right? Often. So yeah, certainly want to put your best players on like the mid or the carry or whatever. And so as a result, like it's kind of this thing where, oh my god, that's just thrown me off so badly. Sorry.
Can they get her? They got no reveal. Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you, Dab.
Is that a kill screen? I didn't authorize this.
Sitting there on the does.
What was I saying? What was I saying? I was saying that yeah, so like it tends to be in our games that the worst players like me and Rithian end up getting pushed onto support.
So
but
what we've been doing is, for example, Luke likes hitting creeps and playing carry. So let him play carry. Just let him play carry. Because at the very least, we're going to have a carry who is content to hit creeps. And sometimes we'll farm him up and he'll throw the game and it's really, really annoying. But if you have a support that basically can't be asked and never helps his team, never wards properly, never has dust, you're down a hero. Like, you're better off having really good everybody else, and you can just, I mean, what's Joe done in this game?
Well, I think it's like a trap, though. I think like people always think, oh, the healer is the easiest job, right? Or the support is the easiest job.
But it is definitely not. It is definitely not.
The fact that you have to have constant map awareness to be able to TP to people who need saving, you need to be able to stack properly and pull properly, like manage the creep equilibrium. Playing the little last hitting mini game is not fucking very difficult.
Challenging. It's definitely not. Later on in the game, the benefit of having really good supports is that your carry will be super fucking farmed. And as long as they know how to press the spells and right-click the enemy, you got a decent chance. Like, for a while I've been thinking, stick your best players. I think you want your absolute best player mid, but I think you want good players on support. You have to.
I think, like, a good support and a bad carry, it is a fine lane, right? Whereas a bad support and a good carry, that good carry is not going to get any fucking farm.
Yeah. And then one of
the
your
bad
best
support
players
is just ruining the lane.
Exactly.
And then you just lose.
Like, a good support will get money that they need for items that will save you, that will, harm the enemy. If you have a bad support player who's fucking broke, you end up with, you're basically down a hero. The number of times I played morning stacks with the goons, God bless them, and they've picked like two of the worst possible supports just in Dota.
Oh no, Silas.
Silas gets out. Joe needs to be careful here.
Oh, nice Manta off the break.
So, Joe hasn't had to do any actual clever shit in this game so far, which is good. Because Joe is getting very farmed, right? He's managed to stay top on farm.
Medusa is a very easy hero to play, really.
You just have to buy time. This doesn't matter, the fact they've been in their base, as long as she's getting creeps. They've lost a tower. The enemy still hasn't done Roche. I think they did it once, right? Did they do it once? Let's have a look.
I think actually what we've got here is the best player on the team playing the easiest to play hero, honestly. Do you know what I mean?
Joe just wants to play. It does give them some late game guarantee. I wonder if Silas was going to go mid-Ember, but then thought, I don't really want to play against... I guess he was thinking it would be Weaver. Or Hoodwink.
Zoned him out of that. But this is not really what I wanted.
Oh, they killed the Weaver again. Rithian is doing this right. He's just killing the illusions. That's really good. Can they get anything here? Oh, Silas. Are they going to get this side as well? They do. They get two big picks.
Look how deep he was.
They get two big picks.
Did he get kicked backwards, do you think, by Bree or something?
Does Bree have the axe? He does. Yeah, I think he got the boot.
Oh, God.
Silas!
Running in here. Nice snipe, slow stun by Iridian. They're going to get hoodwinked. Okay. They're on the chase. They're on the hunt. So that was the team fight gone wrong. That they've, it's a classic Dota move.
Yeah. The Weaver keeps getting picked off.
Pretty far behind.
The key is, Lewis, I don't know if what happened with his BKB. I don't know if he just got it. I'd have to go back and check.
Where is he going? He
wants to boot them back. Boot him back.
He did.
With the glimpse. Oh, Dav's still dead. Venge is coming in, gets the egg off. Can they get this egg? I think they can. Venge,
Bree's
though,
gonna pay with his
alive.
life.
They bought back on Phoenix. That is a BKB
Venge
from
BKB,
Venge.
so hard to
Silas
kill.
just chilling. He didn't have any way out.
Even if she dies here, it's not going to make a difference because she'd still be alive effectively with
She
the,
swapped in the
illusion.
Phoenix.
Okay, dead Phoenix.
I think they get back here. I think you get back here.
Well, it's only Venge.
Yeah, but
versus-
Weaver's up in a sec, and Darks is up in a sec. And what? You're not going to finish this building. So that was good. Take it and leave.
Wow, they got him anyway. Oh gosh, they get the stun right at the last second.
Hey,
Oh
waited
no!
too long. Like, waited too long.
Your instincts were spot on there, by the way.
Like, if
That
this,
Weaver
if
made
you can
so
get,
much
if you can get a building,
progress.
if you can get like the melee racks, and you're confident you can get it, fair enough. Like, you know, but you're hanging around there to get a couple of extra clicks on the tower. Once Venge and now they get Roche. Disaster. Absolute disaster.
Well, I mean, that Weaver's got a lot of items. Just because you killed him once doesn't mean he's not still got all those items.
But dude, it's decisions like that that cost games. Like hanging your ass out for just 5 or 6 seconds too long. Because if he leaves 2 seconds earlier, his TP completes. And he's safe, and then maybe they can't do Roche. But they lost Silas, he ran out of
they
spirits.
won that team fight, and they felt like they were ahead, and, you know, spiraled into this overconfidence.
Silas does no damage because he's built a fucking refresher. What is going on?
On Ember? What is he refreshing?
And so the breeding process begins.
Oh my god, this is like a carbon copy of the last 3 fights we've
They
had
just
at this
can't
tower.
go high ground against this. It's too strong. Why has Silas got the refresher? Chat, I don't know if this is normal, chat. Joe, I don't know if this is normal. It might be perfectly standard, and I'm just gooning it. These
YouTube
kicks and
comments.
punches are fucking hilarious.
But they're chasing him all over the map, and now he's
Silas
gonna die.
is dead.
This
Brilliant!
is the problem with trying to chase down a Weaver. Brilliant. Real
Go Bree,
running.
go Bree!
Too quick.
Yeah, that's the Aegis. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Joe doesn't have ult.
Everyone's buying back. Rithian bought back. Xylus bought back. Daft
a nice
bought back.
stun.
They're trying to come in and save Joe, which I think might be the right call.
Oh yeah, they can't give up Joe. Xylus uses his BKB. He is taking a ton of physical damage. He managed to get a kill. Can Xylus get away? He can. They get him. They get him, but they had to use buybacks for it. That's a win condition for the enemy. But that was an Aegis fight, Lewis.
Yeah, that was worth it. Definitely getting 2 kills on the Weaver.
So now they have an option. They can either shovel their lanes out, get vision down, and play it safe.
This is turning into a game. There's still 20k gold lead behind, but with the confidence they're taking out of these team fights, they're just barreling down mid again. They're like,
Yeah.
we've got to get something out of these buybacks.
I mean, that's the thing. But if they die now, it's GG. That's the
Has
concern.
Joe got travels?
Uh-huh.
Yes, so he's coming down. Okay. They're buying back on Venge.
Dav, your
Weaver's
right click is
still
not
dead.
a thing. Your right click is not a thing. Also, swap in your Aeon disc, you utter gaboon! There's the kick. Can they get the Venge? She ball back. This could be a win con. Is she dead for 2 minutes? Weaver ball back as well. Nice silence from Dav. Can they get the Phoenix? The Phoenix? Where's the Phoenix? Where's the fucking
What happened
Phoenix?
to him?
Oh, he managed to get his egg off over there. Oh, it's 4. They got no Venge for 2 minutes. Get the Weaver. Get the Weaver. Joe uses his ult. They're going to lose Silas. He's dead for
Silas
2
is
minutes.
so squishy to all of the physical damage.
Oh, Dav.
There's a little
This is
bimble.
incredibly
He's
triggering.
bimbling.
This is so incredibly triggering.
I know, he's got a mango as if that's helpful. It's like, might need to eat that later.
Ah!
Oh, this back and forth.
Remember,
They're just running back and forth up the mid lane now.
that
And now, of
Xylus
course,
has a
there's no
refresher,
buyback.
so does no fucking damage at all. Too slow, unlucky.
Wow, he really hard real quick there as soon as he realised he was out of position.
The funny
It's
thing
kind
is,
of crazy with this.
the funny thing to me is Xylus bought this refresher and he still continually runs out of charges. Like every time.
This is fascinating to see the glimpse kick plus Weaver combo of, like, you know, all this movement stuff. They're all pretty long movement as
Oh,
well.
that is
That
good.
kick goes a lot further than you expect.
Oh, it goes
it
a
would.
long way, yeah. Boot!
Just constantly kicking people into
And
the
then the
tip walls, and
time-lapse,
Weaver's
yeah.
just like lapsing back away from it.
He doesn't have time lapse now, though. He does have DKB.
Dyer's top barracks just fell.
They just can't get enough damage on
They're
him.
just losing the buildings. So this all started when Joe died mid. Like, that gave up Roche. That meant that next fight was really hard. They had to buy back a ton of people. They couldn't just blow up the Weaver. He just came back. They got lost all these buildings because they're down 2 of their heroes. Like, the way that they've been killing Weaver is with the Disruptor ult. But Dav died. Didn't have his A on disc. Now he's got it. Sell this shit, Dav. Thank you. Sell this. Get the dust. There you go.
Bree wants to go on this Phoenix,
He really
which
does.
should be doable.
Well, there's a Darkseer there, so we can't.
And there's also, like, I think what we've seen a little bit in this game is the Weaver being tankier than he should be.
No, he's a tanky hero, dude. I mean, you
Given,
basically have to
like-
kill him twice. Because if he gets his glimpse off, you're in big trouble. Hello? Oh, the fucking Lincolns!
I think it might be that the Bree has built.
Click it, click it, click it, click it! Easy, easy,
What's Bree
easy.
got on his items?
He's just
Yeah,
he's got Blink Halberd now.
See, with no real damage on that Tusk, he's not really. Well, you see the Tusks come in and walrus kick people for half their health. You know, Bree's just a full support Tusk.
But Bree is doing...
But the damage isn't there. The Xylus hasn't built enough damage.
Dude, Xylus
actually
can't even kill a
contribute.
fucking creep wave at 50 minutes. That's how bad Xylus's build is. Like, it's awful. He's got
He
the
should have
Ags.
Daedalus.
He's got Ags.
Oh,
he
he's
has
got the-
4 Fire Remnants. Like, I think you end up with... He actually has 5 at max. And he still bought a refresher. And he still runs out of charges constantly. This build is awful. I hate it.
I see. The idea is to
Yeah, get all
use
his
4
charges.
fire remnants,
Bree...
Ags, and then 4
Gives him a
more
boot.
fire remnants.
Oh, Dav.
Aeon Disc kept him alive. Oh, Bree snowball dodged the
And blinks
the
out.
shot and blink away.
Ole! 3 dead.
Swaps. Just see what I mean with this game being full of like, oh, he's left a gem on the floor. Hoodwink's seen it. Oh crap! No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has. Surely he's seen it. He walked over it.
I think Venge will see it. Oh, they're picking it. There you go.
Who takes it? Darkseer, I
Doesn't
guess?
matter. That's bad.
Maybe Hoodwink? Yeah, she can just get rid of her sentries and take it. They don't need to worry.
Good hits on the. Oh,
Good
great
swap.
save.
It was a good
Time-lapse
swap, and he then
anyway.
time-lapsed back into trouble.
Galacnia to run away. Okay. Bizarre.
The
so
damage
much
that
of
they
this.
can do is just insane, though.
Swapping, glimpsing, kicking. This is a very crazy game to watch. Wall just thrown down for no reason, but Joe's going to stand in it anyway. Hits R. Gets stunned.
Just
blighted,
locked here forever.
rooted. Joe really,
Oh,
now
nice
gets swapped
swap,
out of
yeah.
the base. I think he's just dead here. She didn't have enough team support.
No
The
BKB.
team were not able to come
Yeah,
in.
without the BKB, they can just... I mean, the swap is going to fuck him anyway, and it's all physical damage that they're doing. Well done, you killed the Venge, but you've lost all your buildings. Damn.
Oh, couldn't have left one with punch. Oh
That's
no!
So this Ember build is really, really fucking awful. That is so much money on a refresher.
Well, it must be the Ags, the remnants,
Right,
because
but-
it gets you 4 charges back, right? That must be part of it.
But that's not enough. They were defending high ground for ages. He's just used it.
See, there we go. Look, he's making good use of it here, and Joe's back. He's fighting mano a mano with the Ember. Silas coming back in, see if he can do some fucking damage to anyone. He just can't kill anyone. His damage is so low.
He got one. He got the Phoenix.
Oh, it's really
They're gonna
bad.
get the Darkseer, maybe. They're gonna buy back. Jamal is low. Doesn't have Aegis or buyback.
Can we get him?
We get him for 2 minutes. Uh-oh. Bree's dead. Oh,
Oh,
Bree might be able to
Bree.
get out of here. Bree might be able to get out of here. He's got the blink. Well played,
Oh,
Bree.
these snowball saves are so good. I'm never that good on.
It's one of the best escapes because you can also save your entire team. Like if you're
my
good,
God, they
you
just
can
gonna
save
die
your
here?
team from. I think they just. The creep. I mean, anyone could just come up and click this base. Don't boot him towards a fountain. He'll fucking kill it. The ancient, I mean. I always call it the fountain. It's the fucking ancient.
Yeah. Can't help it. Oh my God! I can't believe they're still in the game.
There's no way. There's no conceivable way they win this game.
Well, they caught up about 9k gold lead there. Oh, Silas, no!
Silas, you are a disaster, son.
Okay, well this is buyback. It's got buyback though.
Wait!
Bree's kicking him up. Bench, get her!
The ancient!
Phoenix is egging.
Oh, they get it! No, they don't! They live! It lives on 50 HP! They're buying back! They just need to click it once! Ben's just trying to go in and stop! She's got to click it like once! They get her! She's dead! She's diebacked! They need to get the hoodwink! Hoodwink's scuttling around the side! Ancient's on 250 health. She's going to go for this. She's going to buy a BKB and go for it? Nope. She's stuck in the corner here. They dust. Put your circle down. It gives vision. Oh, they spotted her. They spotted her.
No, they didn't.
They do. They got her. They see her. Oh, they're all dead. Right. Joe defends. Everybody else barrel down mid. You have to go for the end. Weaver's up in 5. They can't do it. Weaver's up in 5. I honestly think if Joe had the money, yeah, he's got the rapier. Get the bots in and just go. Just go. Xylus.
I'll tell you who needs a rapier. Xylus needs a flipping rapier.
Xylus does nothing. He's not even killing
that would
creeps.
fix his build.
He's got 7K.
He's got 8k gold. Just sell that orb of corrosion.
Please.
Buy a rapier.
Please. And he's getting a Gleipnir. Xylus!
Why do we need that? I guess the idea is to stop people punching the ancient.
I think they had.
If Joe's bought a rapier,
their chance to win
you just need to go all in on the rapiers.
But their chance to win has gone. That was the time. The problem
what
is
do you mean?
Well, that was their win con, was that the entire enemy team is dead with no buyback. The issue is the Weaver can just TP here, run in, and end, right? And they just did Roche. So now, he's got a BKB on Weaver. He's also got Aegis, so he's just going to fucking go for this. But they can boot him into the fountain. But their win con was 4 of the 5 heroes. The enemy team are dead with no buyback. The issue is the Weaver. If they'd managed to get his buyback and killed him, like, at the end of that fight, they could have just gone and throned. But they just couldn't do it. The Weaver just could have run in and ended, and there's nothing they could have done about it. Now they go again.
Oh, Bree. Oh, no.
Bree has thrown. No buy. He has buyback.
Snowball.
I don't know. He's
going to have to use it.
Too deep.
Here comes Jamal hitting Silas already. Daft, great.
Is that Daft? That's huge.
Aegis.
That's only the Aegis. Darkseer's trying to go in here. They've got to kill him again. They've got to kill him a second time. He's BKB'd. He gets the glimpse. How's the throne looking? Throne's okay. Xylus is going in. He's going in on the Darkseer. He refreshes. Just miss his zips. This is incredible. Lots of damage here, but no deaths. Nobody has died yet, apart from Bree at the start.
Is down.
The throne
is being
They've lost the Venge. The throne is being
Aeon
punched.
Discon Phoenix.
They're defending. Phoenix is just trying to click the throne. Kill him. He's dead.
Whoa, that is a double kill.
Bree, don't go out there.
He's going for it. He's going for it. Bree, you don't have a BKB.
Why is he doing this? On the Weaver.
There's the kick.
Kicks him back. Straight into Silas.
Bree, you got snubble. You got snubble.
Full stop. Don't actually stop.
It's just hoodwink. It's just hoodwink.
Go, men. Kill creeps and push. Everyone push.
They're limping out of the base forwards here. Do you feel like if Xylus had bought good items, this game would have been over?
No, but I think he would have had some effect. I don't know if you've seen, he's refreshing.
Oh, he's bought the Daedalus
to just
now.
Bounce around. Yes, but now he can actually do some fucking damage. Like all of those high ground fights when the enemy was just all grouped up, it would have been perfect.
I don't mind the refresher for the double BKB. Some heroes really benefit from double BKB. You know?
Yes, men. Oh no, men. It's just Hoodwink.
How much damage that Hoodwink did on his own? So much distraction.
So even with the refresher, Xylus is permanently out of charges. That's what gets me. Bree has just fed. Bree has just fed. Here we go. They're gonna bloody do it, Lewis. Oh no, they're back. They're back. Hit the throne. Joe, hit the throne. Joe's out of mana. Joe's dead. No, they can't do it.
Oh no, it was so
They took too long. They took too long. No. No.
Oh my god, so close. Where's Silas? He's at home. Venture's
Oh my god.
No. Oh no. Wow. What a game of Dota.
That was something.
That was TI finals level gripping stuff, dude. Pleased to see it.
Oh, it was a fun one. It was a fun one. Loads of deaths, loads of kills. Holy cow.
Loads of terrible plays, comebacks, everything. It was a roller coaster.
Look at that. Right at the end, they had the advantage in net worth. Right at the end. So
just too late.
Xylus, honestly, mate, you did so little for so long. This was his build for most of the game. Like, he's just remnant damage. Like, that's all he's relying on is he can send... But the thing is with that, it's not enough consistent damage when you're defending high ground. You just want to be able to fucking stand there, sleight of fist, killing their wave, doing damage. But instead he was just sort of zipping about, doing nothing. Still somehow did a decent amount of damage in the game. I don't know. I think it was just loads of sleight of fists over time will give the impression that it was working. But if you'd had a Daedalus, think how much more damage you would have done over all that time. This is so much money. 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
And you only
look at
damage
the
at the
Carry
end.
Venge did 36k hero damage, but the Hoodwink, the 4 Hoodwink, did 57k.
Yeah, she just does a lot of damage. That was rough. They really could have won it at the end there if they were quicker getting down mid. They just couldn't get there quick enough. But the problem was they had to defend. Their throne was so low, and they didn't have glyph. That was a shame. Anyway, Lewis, that was a fun one. I'm glad we did it.
That was the thrill ride. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, P-Flax.
Thank you,
for watching, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
Lewis.
you, Daff. Thank you, team. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you all next week.
20 deaths.
Until then,
Bye.
love you.
Bye.